For nearly 6 decades, the Florida State-Florida rivalry has had Hall of Fame coaches, national champions, and Heisman Trophy winners. But most of all, when the Noles and Gators get together, it's all about pride, in-state bragging rights, and pure hatred for each other. For the 60th time, it's Florida State and Florida, and it's right now. We're at a sold-out swamp for Florida State and Florida. Good evening from balmy Gainesville, where we have the 60th renewal of FSU and Jerry, thanks very much. Ready to go. Florida State won the toss, deferred to the second half. Roberto Aguayo to kick it away. Brandon Powell is deep for the Gators.
Aguayo having some momentum. We talked to him about ball security. He said being more comfortable has helped me. That didn't look like he was comfortable. Looked like there was a lot of adrenaline closing those hands on that ball.
McGuire goes to the shotgun. Wilson in motion. Pressure on McGuire, throws incomplete. So both teams go 3 and out.
Florida State and the trend. He said on the phone the other day, next year might be the most talented team he's ever had.
That ought to send shudders through college football. Harris. And just throws it away. Jalen Ramsey was pressuring him. I saw Jimbo on the field before the
safety. He's tall. He's an explosive athlete. Won the ACC in a long jump last year. It's a spectacular group of people.
Short kick. Ball's loose. Gators have it. Touchdown, Florida. 42 yards. There is a flag down, however.
And you cannot advance a muffed punt, meaning the return man who was interfered with clearly as he was coming to catch the ball.
Game's clock still running.
Interference. Number 85 on the kicking team. 15 yards from the spot of the foul. First down.
That's Chris Thompson, the 4-3 wide receiver. They call him for fair catch interference.
He tripped.
He tripped, but he was not pushed into it.
It was close. It was close, but it was the trip as he was going down. If he doesn't trip, I don't think that he would have interfered with Derwin. He tripped, which is what took his momentum into the return.
Like to get Cook untracked, and there he goes. Appears to have the first down. Just accurate kicker in NCAA history. Right down the pipe. And Florida State takes the
season today.
Harris gets away from the first man, gets away from the second, and down he goes at the 29-yard line.
Played well against Syracuse, started at Clemson in a loss that they played well, and then took over for Golson for good against NC State.
Cook, running room to the 48-yard line.
Towards the ball.
When you can put your guy on the ground, it's a great block. Play fake by McGuire. Steps up in the pocket again and throws the perfect strike. Whitfield. Kermit Whitfield inside the 10. Gain of 45 yards. Nothing wrong with the accuracy on that.
And the touch. Did you notice how he took a little something off of that throw? And Whitfield, who has ludicrous speed. And Whitfield is maybe the fastest guy in the country, starting to figure some things out offensively. And McGuire hangs in there, puts a little bit of loft on the ball, and there is no way Antonio Morrison.
Four-man rush, a lot of time for McGuire to the goal line. They are going to mark it inches shy as McGuire. Fake. McGuire throws back against his body. Touchdown. Caught by Jeremy Kerr. Back up tight end. What a throw. He had to fit that into a bread bowl. going to try to run for it after he kept it alive, and at the last second, a very dangerous pass.
But fourth down, you don't care. If it's third down, you'd have thrown that into the stands, and Kerr makes the first catch count. Look at Tabor. I mean, Tabor is one of the top corners in the country.
Yes.
He's standing right there. And a good call. You got the box packed in. You move the quarterback out of the way. Here, what are you going to do on fourth?
They give it to Taylor. Couple of cutbacks. Taken down at the 45-yard line. That's enough. Need to throw to the sideline or the end zone with only 12 seconds left. And they throw it over the middle. There are no timeouts. And they got
Tech. Remember, this can be a low kick. Easier to block.
Officially now 51. Yanked it left. Had the distance, but off target. And the crowd really in it. McGuire to Cook. Cook somehow shakes off the big hit from Neal, who tried to blow him up instead of wrap him up, and it results in a first down for the Seminoles.
Well, this is what I was saying. Jeff Collins has been coaching his guys. When you get Dalvin Cook in the open field, just go for your shot. Try to knock him down. But the pursuit from Florida was just a touch late getting over there. And everyone talks about Cook at just 202 pounds, how much more powerful he is than you think. You saw it there.
What great balance he displayed on that. McGuire really stepped into that in a perfect throw to Travis Rudolph. 24 yards.
McGuire is starting to get into a little bit of a rhythm. He was off quite a bit in the first half. Of course, his secondary, one of the best in the country. Excellent route by Rudolph. Set up Quincy Wilson, the corner, nicely. Ball thrown on time and accurately by McGuire.
Accurate FBS kicker ever. His hit from 45, he'll try from 51. And kissed it off the post. Starter, he was suspended for using PEDs. That pass over the middle complete for a first down to Valdez Showers.
Maybe the game against Ole Miss, he was at 65% completion.
Taylor bursts off the right side. First down at the 25. Harris throws underneath. The tight end, McGee, dragging a tackler with him. 37. He missed from 51 wide left. And it's blocked. On the bottom of the pile, Marquez White for Florida State. And the horror of this season continues. A low kick right into the line of scrimmage. McGuire to throw, pressure coming. Ball's out. Is it going to be a fumble or an incomplete pass? Still loose. Florida State has it in the end zone. Now the question will be, did he throw it or did he fumble it? If he fumbled it, it's a safety.
C.C. Jefferson, one of the true freshmen who was a super high recruit for Florida, came in, great work ethic, just went right by the right tackle, Mavetti. And the question is, was the ball out of his hand before he went to throw it? Sure looked like it. It's the open palm. If that hand comes forward for McGuire and the officials see that the palm is free, which it is, that's a fumble. Terrific move by the freshman Jefferson. Then the ball just goes flying around everywhere. Mavetti, the guy who got beat, has a chance at it here. He can't get it. He tries to throw it out of bounds, which would have been illegal. And then McGuire comes in and heads up instead of giving up 7 points. If Florida...
They've had one good drive tonight. It ended with nothing. Pressure coming. He's in trouble, and they got him. Back at the 8-yard line. The 5th. Florida comes on the blitz, and McGuire throws to Wilson. Bobo. Now the clock is Florida State's friend, Dalvin Cook, weaving his way behind blocks. What a terrific...
Looking at the play clock.
Cook. Big hole, Dalvin Cook. Holding onto the football as the Gators try for the strip. He's got another... Cook again, another big hole straight up the middle. Cook, touchdown. Ball came out, but after the touchdown signal for Dalvin Cook. Both he and Taylor just kept pounding away until the yards started to pile up.
Mentioned at the top of the show that Dalvin Cook was originally, he clearly did get across the goal line before the ball was knocked out, but Dalvin Cook was a commit to... This guy's a true freshman.
Cook, 19 carries, 108 yards, and the touchdown run that may have put this one on ice.
As well as defense.
It's pretty good, Jerry. I didn't know about the piano.
And his time with the Bowdens, it's the combination of Miami and Florida while he's been here at Florida State.
That's remarkable. Taylor breaks it straight up the middle. With this win, also Jimbo Fisher will be 68. Quickly out in the flat to Chris Thompson. 4th and goal. Last gasp for the Gators. Blitz coming. Harris rolls away from pressure. The defense has just been magnificent. Derwin Jones chased him down from behind. Harris did everything he could to keep it.
And that's a really tough one to overcome. The answer is yes, I think they could. Cook. What a terrific. That's a video game move.
Cook, nice misdirection. Dalvin Cook, see ya.
I know if you're tuning in, it looks like this is easy pickings, but this Florida defense down at least 4 front 7 guys tonight. They've given it their all, and that was nice. Dalvin Cook just went by a couple guys, gave him a pat on the helmet. It took a while for number 4 to get going, and when he does, it's pretty dangerous. And Jimbo Fisher just got a Gatorade.
Got 17 guys. Might have a tough time getting that on the airplane, you know.
That is the trophy for the Sunshine Showdown.
Better hope they just had an exceptional night on both sides of the ball. Once again, our final score, Florida State 27, Florida 2. Coming up next, SportsCenter for Ed Cunningham, Dr. Jerry Punch, our entire